In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw the hair salon in Main Street. If you're going to draw the whole street, then you want to make sure all the shops are the same size so they go together. And why not make a template out of an old bit of card so you get it square each time just by doing that, and then you can find the middles as well very easily, and you're all set up and ready to go. So for this one, I'm going to start just by going all around the outside, which makes it nice and easy if you want to cut it out afterwards. And if you find all of this a bit too much, of course you can go to my Patreon page and get a download of all these stores as a cut out and colour or already coloured in. And then I'm just going to help myself by putting a little line, pencil line. Don't press too hard because you want to erase it later. And then I'm going to draw a line down there from the centre line and a line down there. And then at the bottom I'm going to have two little bits across there and one across there. And then a little bit of sort of pattern, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter if they don't match up quite, don't worry. It's a worry when you're doing it, but when the whole thing's finished, it doesn't matter at all. And then we're going to have a line across there and a line across there, which is the top of the signboard up above the shop. And we could just make this a little bit fancy by putting these little sort of patterns in up there, like it's a kind of a plaster moulding or something like that. It just makes it sort of more pretty and adds a bit more interest to the whole drawing. And then comes the slightly tricky bit. So we're going to have a kind of a floral kind of display. So come across here and we want to have, so there's going to be kind of flowers there, and then we want to have kind of a big kind of load of flowers in there, and then we're going to want to have sort of slightly smaller ones just sort of coming along like that. So they're like little clouds, aren't they, with and they're going to be sort of mostly pink and stuff. Pink roses. And then we're also going to have them dripping down the side like this, but these now want to get smaller and smaller like that. And that one looks like a fried egg, doesn't it? But it doesn't matter, don't worry. And these will then start getting smaller and smaller, and we'll just have a small one there. And then we're going to want to have kind of leaves in between like that, and you can be quite scribbly with these leaves. It doesn't really matter because it's not it's not a fine close-up portrait drawing of a store, is it, like that? And we'll do more on this side. So this is a hairdresser that kind of figures themselves quite fancy with all these roses outside. And then we want to have their name. So we're just going to call them Hair. I think that needs to be a bit wider. We're going to have big, wide letters. H-I-R across like that. So I think I'm going to start in a little bit more there and across. So they're going to have this kind of very modern kind of writing outside their shop. Salon, I should say. With quite a bit of spacing between the letters. Big, wide letters like that. And maybe even a little dot there and a dot there. Good, that's the top of the store. So let's draw the rest. So we draw a line across there, stop, carry on the other side. And then like this top of the signboard, we want a similar thing going across there like that. And then we're going to want the width of the door, and you might want to plan this before you do anything, so that feels about right. And we'll draw 2 lines coming down. So these are going to be the uprights that make the door frame, up like that. And then these are going to be the window sills. That's where the rain drips off. It runs down the glass and sort of drips off the windowsill. And then we'll have a bit of a skylight above the door, like that. And I'm going to call this number 38. I keep making up numbers. I'm sure I've done the same number on some of these stores. I'm going to make this quite simple, I think. So just going to put 2 lines across there like that. 2 lines across there like that. 2 lines and 2 lines. 2 lines and 2 lines. And here we're going to put hair. And here we're going to put nails. So it's a beauty shop really, isn't it? And then the door is going to have a pane of glass there. And a pane of glass there. And they're going to want a letterbox. They're going to want a door handle, aren't they? So that will let them in. They might have a little key up there. And they're going to want to have a panel down here, like that. And a panel down there, like that. And then they want a sill on the door as well. When you are absolutely sure that the ink is dry, then you can erase those pencil lines as long as you didn't press too hard when you were drawing them. If you press too hard, it's really difficult to erase pencil. And there we go. Then all you need to do is colour it in and subscribe to Draw Stuff Real Easy so you can draw lots more stores on Main Street, Inkwell. Thanks for watching. Bye.